blue strips left on my desktop. I was making this quilt and I had to put it away because it gave me a lot of problems. But I had all of the diamond shapes made, I just couldn't put them together. So, in the meantime, I did the thing that I never do. I made another quilt. I just started sewing all of the little pieces that were on my desktop, and I made strips and joined them together in a 4-patch. But you know something? They're so boring. I just don't like them. Well, my philosophy is if you don't like it, change it. I'm in front of this quilt once again, and I'm trying to resolve an issue. I don't like the fact that these are so plain. Plain. They are all right, and I've sewed things like that together and put black and white bias tape over the seams, and it looks nice, and that would probably look very nice with this as well. But I've been trying to make something in a hurry to get a lot of fabric off of my desk, and it hasn't worked to my advantage this time. So I'm trying to do some resolving of issues. And the first thing that I'm going to try is I made a cross cut, added a 2-inch strip of fabric on the cross cuts, and now I'm going to stand back and look at it and see whether every second one is good enough. Well, it could be good enough, I guess. I could also use a different color of a purple, and all the other second ones, make them a little brighter. Or there's a little bit of orange in here. There's a little bit of teal or turquoise in there, or green. I could put every second one a green or a purple or a yellow or an orange, just to liven up these rather plain blocks. But I'm trying to think what I want to do with this quilt. I think it's coming up to Christmas time, and there's a lot of homeless people, and the shelters need things, and people are trying to collect quilts, and I just want to get a whole bunch of stuff done. My normal procedure is start one quilt, finish it, start one quilt, finish it. But I've got 3 things on my table, and it's driving me crazy. I really don't like that. So I'm trying to find a stopgap, do something, make it work. I've got another plan. I don't think I'll use these as the alternates. They're just going to go in here as the next parts, but I am going to have an alternate block. I'll be back in a few minutes with a solution, I hope. Here's the solution, but it took me longer than a few minutes. Watch. I cut 14-inch squares and sewed them together. So here I have made another block, totally different. It's an alternate block, and it has more board real estate in the color patterning, and that takes away the chaos that I am experiencing with this block. This block now I focus on the cross, and it gives me a more calm surface on the front of this quilt. So I can take the other blocks that I took out of here and put these big X's in those and make a totally new quilt, because I've got enough of these blocks. I have enough of these blocks that I can put orange or turquoise in the middle of this cross and select a different bunch of alternate block colors for the next quilt. So I will be making 2 single bed quilts instead of 1, just by the addition of this alternate block. I'm happier with this pattern. It looks a little calmer. It gives a bit more variety and color, and I think that's going to live like that. I'll sew these together, put a backing on it, quilt it, and it will be a single bed. These are 13 inches, so 1, 2, 3, 4 times 13. 52, Linda. So when I finish this, it's going to be 52 inches across and 70 inches long. That's great size for a quilt. Sometimes I have to just slow down a little bit and think about what I'm doing. So I put my blocks up on the wall. I put the alternate or the other set of blocks with their cross cuts and insertions. And I looked at the colors and I thought I would get out some purple, orange, and sort of yellow color. And that makes this whole process a lot different. It looks very different, doesn't it? Having a brighter color focuses on the purple and yellow pinks rather than those random blue box that I didn't like in the first place. So now I have 3 quilts. I've sandwiched them. I've gone to the church and I've laid them all out on the big tables. And now I just have to quilt them. Here's the first one quilted. I did a meandering stitch and bound it. Next, I'm going to do the next one. This quilt, I quilted it with a diagonal row of walking stitch using my sewing machine. And they're both quilted now. They look very different. They're both bound. They're ready to go to donation. And this was a good experience for me, this practice of adding alternate blocks. And now I'm on the first one that I started with, and I have quilted it in just walking foot with straight lines, and I bound it, and it's ready to go as well. And good thing too, we've got lots of snow outside, and it's time to stay indoors with a warm, comfy quilt and keep warm. This November has almost brought me to my knees, but I got it finished and I'm happy to start December. I hope you stick with me in December because I've got an exciting challenge that I'm participating in. It's going to be fun. See you later. Thanks for watching and thumbs up.